everyone, welcome back to another video. My name's Camila and I make videos all about content creation, social media, and more. Today's video is a little different. It is how I blow dry and style my hair using my Dyson Airwrap Complete Long. I believe the only difference between the Complete Long and just the regular one are the size of your barrels or extensions, because the long version is for people with medium to long hair. Honestly and truthfully, it took me the longest time to know how to use my Dyson and perfect what I was doing to my hair. Not that, what I do is perfect right now, but it took me a long time to learn how to use this. I watched a lot of videos on YouTube and on just Instagram. Everybody's hair texture and style is just different. I have wavy curly hair, which you're about to see soon in the next clip, but it took me a long time to learn how to use the Dyson with my hair texture. How I go about it is once my hair is damp after drying from a shower, I will go in with this extension here, and you'll see how I use it to dry my hair and give me somewhat of that blowout look. If I do want to curl my hair afterwards, I can use the curling extension. I don't recommend going straight into this if you have wavy or curly hair, because you should start kind of with a flat surface or a flatter surface, and then I finish off with my bangs using this extension here. This is what my hair looks like out of the shower, unbrushed, and I just had it in a towel for the past hour, kind of letting it towel dry, and I need to brush through all of this. As you can see, I have pretty just wavy curly hair. It's nothing like ringlets, but it is just super curly. This is how it looks like, once again, if I don't brush it after the shower. So I'm gonna give that a brush right now. Also gonna put in some heat protectant. So this is, what is it called? Kenra Blow Dry Spray. I'm gonna apply that all over my hair and brush it out. So now that I have brushed through my hair and I've got the heat protectant in, I'm now gonna start dividing my hair. I separate my hair in kind of 3 different divisions. So the first one that I'll do is to get the very back of my hair here. And now you don't want it to be like too much hair, otherwise you're not gonna get that smooth of a blow dry. But this is kind of, I think, good enough for me right now. That amount. It also depends on how thick your hair is, how much of it you have. I'll clip that back. So basically I use my Dyson on the highest heat. If my hair is still a little bit too wet or damp, I will lower the heat and go on the medium one just so I can dry it further, and then I'll turn on the hottest. I also have the highest kind of volume setting on too, so it's blowing the most amount of air on. Pretty much I'm just gonna go through my hair and pretend that this is a regular brush almost. What helps me blow dry my hair the most is applying some kind of tension on your hair. I may go through each section about 3, 4, or 5 times. It really just all depends. I also use a brush to help apply some of that tension to my hair, so I can use both hands as well, because your hair can get hot if you are using your fingers to hold your hair. Well, I'm done with this first section. I'm pretty happy with what that looks like. It does not have to be perfect. We can always go over certain areas that we have to. Let's just move on to our next section. This kind of blowout style only takes me about 20 minutes, which is pretty fast considering I have like medium to long hair at this point. I'm gonna rebrush all of these new pieces out here so that it can just glide through my hair. Once again, at this stage, you don't have to have everything 100% perfect. We can always go over certain areas. I don't have a mirror behind me, but I can feel that everything back here is dry and smooth. I can't really feel like nothing is left is damp, or there are no bumps or crimps that I can feel. So I'm going to be going over especially these front pieces again, but just continuing to brush through my hair. This is going to be my last section, doing the same thing that we've been doing. I am not going to put much focus on my front pieces, so I'm going to go kind of brush through everything over but the front, because we're going to use a different attachment for my bangs. Okay, so now that my hair is dry and looking better, I am going to go wet my bangs, just because when I use the other attachment, I want to make sure my bangs have some moisture in them when I go over them again with heat. There's always those one or two little pieces that always get in here. Now that my bangs are damp and brushed through and in the front of my face, I've changed the attachment to this barrel. I'm gonna start with the barrel, same settings on high heat. I'm gonna start with it under or kind of over top of my bangs here, and I'm gonna wrap my bangs over top. And I kind of just like to run through it once and then put them back. I'm gonna slowly just run this through once I turn it on. And I'll go through it twice. Let's see. I've got these kind of light curtain-like bangs that just stick out like that, and I only went over them 2 times. What I like to do kind of right here at this step, so they didn't kind of form the way I wanted to, I can grab my barrel and I can tuck back like this, giving me kind of that little curled sweep look a little better. And I can do the same thing on this side here. That is a little bit of what the bangs are looking like. You can run through, and I'm not the best with using this head, so I don't really bother doing the rest of my hair with this. If I do want to give some curl to my hair, I use this attachment. I'm not sure what it's called. All of these attachments just came with my Dyson product. So I can go in, say with these front pieces here, I would sometimes curl these kind of flowing out of my face. At the end, I always like to use a little bit of hair oil just so I can tame some of the frizz. I have very, just in general, natural frizzy hair, as you noticed in the beginning of this video. So oil really helps to tame that down. Always kind of in the beginning of doing my hair, say like my first day of washing my hair and doing my hair, it's always a little, of course, more dry. We're putting heat on it and it needs a little bit of that moisture back in it. This is my hairstyle every single day. I don't go too crazy with blow drying my hair with the Dyson. As you can see, there's still some wave and texture and imperfections in here, but that's just how I do it. I don't want to apply too much heat. This is not, you know, salon like hair as if I'm coming out of a salon. It just looks like everyday kind of hair, but it is really manageable. Okay, so I hope you guys liked this video and got some useful tips. Don't be discouraged if it takes you a long time learning how to use the Dyson, as it did for me, and I know others as well. I had one friend, I think it took them a year to learn how to use their Dyson properly with their hair. It is a viral product for a reason. It is a really good tool, and I love all Dyson products. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. I would love to read and hear your feedback. And other than that, I'll see you guys in a next video. Thanks.